Welcome to a special production of LFOD Life. I'm your host, Samuel Patrick, and we are here today for a very momentous occasion. We are going to be announcing the winner of our first annual art grant. This has been a really inspiring and fulfilling process on my end, and I hope it's been the same on yours, whether you're a fan, whether you're an artist. This is our first year doing this, so to have it take off in the way it did has really meant a lot. We've been out here, if you're not familiar with LFOD, we've been out here creating content, conversations, music, interviews, etc. For a little bit of time now. And just at the top of this year, we redesigned our whole everything: new logo, new colors, new fonts, new series outside the algorithm, stamped. We've really stepped out into the world in a new way. And a part of that was, what's up, Jeff? Jeffrey Allen in the building for sure. Yeah, leave your comments. Let us know where you're tuned in from, all that. We can bring it up on the screen. This is a bit interactive if you guys want to take it that direction. But basically, we're really stepping into this new year with new energy. And we recently announced a membership offering that we have. And there's multiple tiers. There's a free tier, there's a paid tier, there's an artist tier. But basically, we want to take folks off social media and out of that world and just introduce them to artists on a deeper level and create these connections within between fans and artists and within the communities that exist there as well. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff for our members going forward. This was kind of the big introduction on a larger level of what that membership is. And the folks who voted in this are actually at the paid tier. We call them producers. And the reason we call them producers is because y'all all get co-production credits in everything we put out. So you'll see it the next episode we drop. Next episode is Stamped is going to have a long ass credit screen with everyone's name on it, because y'all are literally what produce what we do. And we're going to have a conversation like this going forward where y'all literally have a say in who we're featuring and who we're talking to and how we're growing that way. So real quickly, we started this contest 2 weeks ago, posted on social media, hey, nominate your favorite artist to win this. We had over 200 artists nominated, over 1,000 comments. I went through, I tallied them by hand. It was intense. We came up with the top 10, and then we took it to the next round where folks had to sign up to vote. And I'm proud to say we had over 150 votes between that top 10, which, if you think about it, that's a lot to ask someone to do. And that's a lot to do for an artist you care about, is to go to a website, sign up, stick around through the checkout, cast your vote, make sure your vote goes through. So shout out, whether you got 1 vote or 100 votes, there's a lot of meaning behind that. So shout out to all the artists that took part in this, because it's real cool to see that you have fans that step up for you like that. And if you're a fan, salute to you for going hard, because that means a lot to them and it means a lot to us. And I'm excited because I know we're tapped in with the right people now. I know we're tapped in with people who are about this, who are active, and who want to see things happen. So let's get into it. What we got going on here is somebody in the next few moments is going to win this $1,000 art grant, and they're going to put it towards creating some art. So the first act as a new member that you guys have done is you've literally produced art in the real world. You've literally produced art. So salute to y'all for making things happen. What's up? We got Lexi Moon in the building. We got Signature Noel in the building. Yes, it's been so dope meeting y'all. I didn't know who a lot of you guys were before this started, so I've been super excited as well. The tags just come in, and then it's funny. You get one tag, and then once that person's fan base finds out about it, the flood comes. And then, so it was a lot of waves, and it's been real exciting to get to know you guys and get to meet you. So who were the nominees? The top 10, we had Yoshi Vintage, who we actually have a lot going on with coincidentally as well. She's the cover of last month's newsletter. We have a new episode of Outside the Algorithm out with her, and we're dropping a music video with her in the next couple of weeks. So shout out Yoshi Vintage. We have MC iFlow, who I just got hip to. I'm excited to hear more from him. He sent us a record. He seems like a legit dude. He seems about his his words and using them well. So I'm excited to hear more from him as an MC. We have Candy from Charlotte, North Carolina. Always good to tap in with the Charlotte fam. We just had Fields, who's the DJ from out there on LFOD radio. So if you missed that mix, you can check that out. And Candy's record has been stuck in my head a lot lately. It's about heartbroken love. We got Jafet Music out of Worcester, Mass. Signature Noel, who is here. We met a year ago on a photo shoot, and she's just been turning up ever since. So it was real dope to see her get active in this competition and get involved and, really take some steps forward there. Bruja the Villain, shout out Bruja. She's been, if you've been a long time listener, she's been in the mix since the IG Live days, tapping in with us during the pandemic, during the quarantine, all that. It's been really great getting to know her. She's a wonderful artist, visual artist, poet, etc. Definitely tap in. I don't have any of my artwork in LA yet, but hers is going back up on my wall when I pick it up. We have Mona Velli, who we also recently tapped in on an episode of Outside the Algorithm Live. If you'd like to get to know her better, you can do that. And then a lot of this competition, to be real, was between three artists, and it was up and down. It was swings. It was left and right. I kept thinking one of them had it, and then someone else, all of a sudden, they get 20 votes out of nowhere, first thing in the morning or overnight. And it was real cool to see the different ways they got active and got their fans involved and got them coming out and supporting them. So we're going to shout out the runners up here, and then we're going to get into the main event. First up, and she's in the building, Lexi Moon. It's been so dope getting to know you and seeing your work. I thought it was real fire that you added that extra element of offering a photo shoot to folks who proved that they voted. That's a real steel sharpened steel thing where other folks in the competition, I hope you caught that, how she raised the stakes there, how she took it to another level. Your fans went crazy hard. I've been talking to Top Notch Swave. You put him on, you got him on the radio through it. So it's just been dope to see already how that connection's going. Hopefully, there's that Carefree Black Girl connection as well. So I look forward to meeting you in person when I'm in Atlanta this summer. Our fans, shout out to your fans. Huge shout out to them. They went super hard for you. You're definitely one of the finalists. Miles Stone, my guy, man, you came out the gate heavy. Miles is one of the first dudes I met down in Atlanta. Got tapped into him. I don't even know how, but someone tagged him on a post and popped up, had a conversation that stuck with me for years. If you never watched our interview, he talked a lot about holding on to your soul in the industry and, being about your principles and not stepping into situations that are out of line with who you are. And that's how you hang on to yourself and don't get lost in the sauce. And he's been dropping gems ever since I met him. So huge shout out to Miles Stone, super hard. But there can only be one champion. I don't even like to call it a champion. I honestly love you all. I don't even know you yet. And I wish I could give this to all of you. But the finalist, the main event, the winner of the LFOD Life Art Grant, the first annual. And I should say it is the first annual. And going forward, all you members out there, we're setting aside 10% of all our income for the next 365 days. And that's going into the new fund. So it's going to be bigger every single year, every single time. So stay tapped in with us. Your money is going to a good cause. We're going to put that aside. I'm looking forward to next year's and how big we can get this number. So if this is something you enjoyed, definitely tell your friends. If you have any questions, you can hit us up as well. We're at LFOD Life everywhere. But the finalist, let me tell you about this man. He's a dedicated dancer, choreographer, and teacher born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts, with over 15 years of experience in the dance and entertainment industry, ranging from community events to movies, music videos, artist development, and touring. He's taught for many years to students of all ages, levels, and backgrounds. He has one of the most sought after dance classes in Boston. His classes are open to everyone. He strives to inspire all folks that walk through his door to dance with freedom, confidence, and passion. His credits include Funk Phenomenon, the Boston Celtics, Xbox's Dance Central, choreographed the Joyner Lucas and Chris Brown joint, the WoW Awards Tour, Hasbro Toys, Puma, and Monsters of Hip Hop. Can y'all please make some noise for Move Like Zay? Hey!
What's up, man?
What's happening? I do you justice there?
Yes. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you, man. So I didn't know who you were until this happened, to be real.
Right. Same.
So this was, how did you even come into your like sphere of understanding to get involved here?
Well, to be honest, my brother, MC Iplo, he actually hit me up and he was like, yo, bro, can you tag me in this post, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm trying to win this grant. And I'm like, all right, cool. Or, you know what I'm saying? The tag for a tag. So that's basically how it all came about.
That's fire. Just like looking out for each other.
Facts.
That's dope, man. And congrats again, man. This has been really cool because, like I said, I wasn't aware of you. I know some other dancers in Boston. I'm not super tapped in on the dance side like I'd like to be. And then you popped out, and I was like, oh, this guy is a force for real.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. It's a lot of hard work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dedication, man.
Yeah. So you're going to use the funds to basically give back even further to the community. Can you talk a bit about what you're going to do with them?
Facts. Yes. So basically, because growing up, you know, I had a whole bunch of, you know, mentors and people who really cared for me and wanted to see me grow and win, pour into me. So I want to do the same for others, you know. So my first goal is to put on a free dance class. That's for, you know, all ages, all levels, no experience needed. I just want everybody to just come through and have a good time. I'm going to probably do 2. So I'm going to do one at the beginning of the summer and one towards the end of the summer. Yeah, man, just give back to the community, put more workshops together to, you know, help dancers who aren't at the level that they want to get at to, you know, reach where they want to go. So that, and also just to, you know, give back to my brother because he did put me onto the, you know, to the contest as well. I'm going to grant him, you know, an hour of studio time because he's an MC. So I'm going to do that. And also, again, because I have so many people, you know, pour into me as a youth, I'm going to do the same for one of my mentees. I'm going to pour into her. I'm going to sponsor her and give her, like, you know, a donation towards, you know, one of the dance commissions that she's going to be attending.
Man, it's so healthy to see that it's already trickling past, you know, you and into other areas. You know, it's that's why we started this, you know, like let's get some money into the hands of some artists. And it's real dope that your initial thought was to how can I pay this forward?
Right. So, I mean, and I feel like that's what it takes, man. That's what it's about. And that's how you continue doing stuff like, you know, that's how you continue, you know, helping, you know, people curate art and like, you know, experience, you know, their kind of experience that, you know, basically you're helping people establish their art, you know what I mean? Helping people, you know, just, you know, conquer, you know what I'm saying, go towards their dreams, you know, like, you know what I'm trying to say, bro. So
yeah, I feel you.
For everybody who don't know, I'm not a big talker. I let my moves speak for myself, but you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get this rocking. I appreciate y'all.
It's interesting you say that because I actually like dance to me really is another way of communicating and expression. And that's one reason I want to get more into it. I'm going to try to pull up at this class because like I found my level of dance quality corresponds directly with like my self-esteem at the moment or like how I'm able to express myself.
Right.
It's exciting to me to tap into that world. Is that why you gravitated towards dance? Do you feel like that's how you get your thoughts out, your like feelings?
At first, to be honest, I was just, you know, I saw Michael Jackson and I was like, yo, this is exactly what I want to do. And, you know, just doing talent shows when I was younger, just seeing how like the audience responded to me, you know what I mean? So that made me feel good, making people feel good. And then, you know, growing and, you know, and just kind of like growing and, you know, just honing these skills and like really like just taking it serious, you know, you realize like dance is really, like you said, like another way to communicate. Because there's been so many instances where like, you know, I probably wouldn't have been able to meet certain people because, you know, I'm not a rapper or I'm not a singer, but, you know, we all share this common like thing, which is art, you know what I mean? So that's a way for me to express myself and like, you know, introduce myself or basically show people who I am. You know what I mean?
That's fire. And what type of dance are we talking about, to be clear?
So I'm a hip hop dancer. You know, that's what I specialize in. I'm classically trained as well, but we're gonna be doing some hip hop. It's basically hip hop oriented. Yeah, man, move like Zay.
Move like Zay. Do you mind if I call you Zay? Is that
Yeah, yeah,
chill?
yeah. No problem,
Okay.
no problem. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's basically my
Um,
stage name. Everybody just calls me Zay. You know.
oh, bet. Okay. Yeah. Cause one thing we do here is we have like a monthly newsletter and you're on the cover of this one. So no pressure,
Word,
but we'll be
dope.
sending it out. I want to say like, hey, meet Zay. So I
Yeah,
didn't want to
Zay. Yeah,
shorten
yeah.
your name without permission for sure. Yo, that's dope, man. And you do, so we have a lot of artists obviously that are tapped in and might be watching this at the moment. If they're looking for choreography, is that something you're open to doing more of? Should they
Yes, sir.
tap in with you?
Yes, sir. Tap in. Hit me up. Email. My email is movelikezaydance@gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram at movelikeZay. All my social handles is at movelikeZay. I'm open for choreography, artist development. Um, you know, if you need a class, bar mitzvahs, parties, I do it all. Whatever you need, I
Really?
got you. And if I don't do it, somebody on my team and my radar can do it.
Word. Is this the right email? Did I get it real quick there? Move like Zaydance at Gmail.
Yep.
All right. Hit him up, y'all.
Yes,
This is
sir.
exciting to me, man, because dance is definitely one of the elements for sure
Right.
of everything we got going on here.
Facts.
Yeah. And so you're going to keep us in the loop, right? So we'll be able to let people know where and when they can attend this class
Yep.
or even these classes. I'm going to try to pull up. Maybe y'all will see my dance moves. I don't know.
Yo, come through, man. I know you got some moves in you, bro. I know you do.
Yeah, I've been sort of working on a top rock,
Okay.
and LA has inspired me to get like a fizz dance together.
Dope.
But yeah, I could use I'm all over the place.
I feel you,
It
bro.
seems like it's all in the hips. That seems to be the key, for my moves at least.
I feel to me, it's about how you feel. You know what I mean? And that's one
Yeah.
thing I try to stress to people in my class. Like, it's not about about the class. You know, it's not about being perfect. You know what I mean? I don't care if you have the moves all together. I don't care if you know what I'm saying, if you mess up, you fall on your face. As long as you come and have a good time, that's all I'm about. You know, have a good time and like really like, you know, and vibe with people. It's the vibe. It's the vibe that yeah, I really love to give out because that's me, a positive energy all the time. Just come have a good time and it's dope. Just have
Yeah,
fun.
the dance I really like. So we have a dude on our team, A Ball, who's a big dancer, and he does a lot. Or he's been injured a little bit, so he's been quiet. But he really put us on to a lot of the Boston dance scene and stuff. We're gonna have to connect y'all for sure. But that's one thing. Like every dancer I've met, and the whole vibe of it does seem super positive and inclusive,
Yeah.
and just like really fun. I mean, yeah, if you're crumping, you're gonna get a little competitive with each other, but like it's still at the end of the day
Right.
all like love, which is really cool to see.
Facts.
And y'all get busy. There's some dancers
Yeah,
up
man.
here. I don't think people know all the time. There's some dancers. So word, man, keep us in loop. And for everyone tuned in, like this conversation is far from done. One thing about us is like we build with people. Like once you're in the mix, you're in the mix. We've been doing
Word.
an annual cipher for close to 8 years now. And it's like artists know if they've ever even been on the show, they get the invite. There's people that I don't think have rapped in 5 years that they're still going to get an email from me every July. Like, yo, here's the
Word.
date, pull up if you want. So we're all about sharing our opportunities and letting people know. So you keep us in the loop. We'll keep our audience in the loop, some of which are your audience now. Shout out to all the Move Like Zay fans that tapped in with us in the last
Yes, sir.
week.
The movers. Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to the movers and everybody that's new to this, that's new to who we are. I'm super interested in hearing your feedback, hearing your thoughts, hearing what you want from this. That's a big part of like what it means by calling y'all producers. We've been doing the work. You can look at our portfolio. You can see what we have. If you go to LFOD.life and click the explore button, you can see the different series and stuff. And just let us know where you want to take them. That's kind of where I'm at with it. We've been creating a lot of stuff. We hear a lot about how people appreciate it, and we want to give y'all a say in where it goes and a way to get some skin in it. So if you have any questions too, you can hit me at LFOD Life. It's scrolling around the bottom there. And all the membership stuff should be on there at lfod.life/join. It's really cool. I think there's a lot of exciting stuff on the way. And my goal right now is just conversation and keeping it flowing. So if folks want to hit me about whatever, we're here for that. Zay, if you want to stick around for a few moments after we shut down the live, we can talk about the details of getting you the money, etc. I want to do this in person next time so I can print out the big check. You know what I mean?
Word.
And we could do that.
That'd be so dope.
But we'll do a digital one with you. Huge shout out one more time to everybody who tagged an artist, everybody who voted for an artist, every artist that shared this, every artist we've tapped in that got us to the point today where we had the platform that we have, where we can reach out to other people and we can do things nationally with artists all over the country. One of the illest things was a lot of folks weren't even from Boston in this. It was like a heavy out-of-state crowd that was really making noise. And if y'all don't know, I'm driving around in a mobile studio right now, so I can pop up in your city and we can get busy as well. So anybody who wants to chat on that level, be in touch. But huge thank you to all the artists who've been involved, all the fans, all our members who make this possible, the whole LFOD team behind the scenes who's been, keeping this machine running. And we'll be live next Tuesday on LFOD Radio, 10 p.m. every week, 91.5 FM in Boston, streaming at lfodradio.com. Otherwise, just keep an eye on your email. If you did join and you're not seeing emails from us, I promise you they're in your spam folder. I know I'm trying to work that out, figure out how to stop that from happening, but Google's like really going OD right now. So check your spam because we are hitting you up. We want to keep this combo going. Thank you again, y'all. Move like Zay. Congratulations. If you're in the audience, give this man some claps. This has been real healthy. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Shout out to you for doing this. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate it.
Whenever. I got you. You're welcome. And peace, y'all. Peace.